Well, welcome to Petite Street. Today I'm going to share about the Putz Village that I made and have displayed, and this year displaying it in a different place. So I want to share that with you, and looking back, we're going to share a little bit about when we first made it. So that's going to be the program today. And as you can see, we're still working away on our little kitchen, and our next one will be to put this wall here in, but today we're going to be thinking about Christmas things and about the little Putz Village display. If you enjoy the program today, please like it, and if you're interested, please subscribe, and if you want to get in contact with me, you can at onepetitestreet@gmail.com. And so let's look at this display of a Putz Village. And Putz Village, these were made, not the ones I made, but the ones that I copied were made by Japan after World War II to kind of re-establish their economy. So let's look at this year's Putz Village. So here's the Putz Village with the lights on. You can see they're cut out of cardboard, the ones I've made, and they're patterned after the ones that were made after World War II. The church and a couple of the other houses were my own design. But this one, if you can see, it's in pretty rough shape. And this one were actually from the period of World War II. One of them, I don't know if it'll show up. No, it won't show up, but there's the Made in Japan on the bottom. So that's this year's Putz Village. And just one more, turn the light out. Allow us to look at the Putz Village one more time. There we go, on top of the fireplace. A Merry Christmas. So the following will be a set of clips from earlier years that shows a little bit about the making of the Putz Village and a little bit about its history. And I would invite you to check out the playlist that goes along with the Putz Village and see some of the other years and see how the Putz Village was made. Here we have an advertisement that appeared around 1949, somewhere around that time period. And it's an advertisement about a Christmas village that you would plug in. It had lights in it, and this was usually one that was made in Japan, and it is what's called a Putz Village, or it's a cardboard village. Now, that's one example, and we'll show you another one. This is another advertisement about a village, and it's another advertisement about a village, and if we can maybe zero in on it a little bit more, you can see how it was designed to be beneath the Christmas tree. And I can remember looking in the Sears and Roebuck catalog and seeing these little villages and certainly wishing I had one. And this one here has the price of, the mammoth price of 89 cents. Now you can find these online that have been preserved from that time, even whole villages, but you won't be able to get them for 89 cents. Maybe if you put a couple more zeros beside that, you might be able to find one. So this is a cardboard village house, and it's original. I'm not sure where I purchased it or found it, but I was fascinated with it, and so I decided to look it up and see what it was. And notice on the bottom of it, you can, I think, make out right there where it says Japan. And this was a creation by the Japanese after World War II as they tried to rebuild their economy. It's made of cardboard, and I was fascinated with it, so I decided, hey, why not make one myself? So we're going to look at the steps in making one, and then I'll show you one of the finished products that I had, and maybe invite you to make one yourself or a whole village for this Christmas. So these are our two Putz buildings that I've made for this year's display, and our cardboard village is coming together. We have a couple more buildings to add to it. So here we have the different pieces. This piece will be the front and back, and then here's the two sides, and that will be folded over and put together. This is the roof, and that is a piece of cardboard with part of it peeled back so that it has that same appearance. And this piece here is right here, and so I made that out of a piece of cardboard, again taking part back. And this piece here is my own interpretation of what needs to go right here as a step. And then we have the chimney, which is these pieces here. So we'll look and see what that looks like with the one that we made before it's all painted and decorated. And this is my finished product with the trees and the snow on the roof, and the base is a little different than the one I made there, and this area here is a little different, but that's because most Putz buildings are a little bit different than each other. And so we have the original, which I copied, and we have, of course, the parts that I put together to make this one, and there's the finished product that will go into the village. And so that's the Putz building that we made for this week. Well, I hope you enjoyed a look at the Putz Village, and I want to also tell you that we're going to be finishing up the kitchen, and we're going to be working on this little bookstore. It was a gift to me last Christmas. You can see how quickly I'm getting things done. And also, I don't know whether you can see it or not, but my library in the big dollhouse, 1 Petite Street, is in disarray. I got the, that's because it was that way, and I'm trying to put the books back in place. And you can see the books aren't very big, and so we'll be doing a lot with books during this coming month or so. So until then, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and I'm hoping that we might show you some of the other displays around our house here at 1 Petite Street, and also just have a Merry Christmas. Remember, all those gifts are fun, but the greatest gift was given to us by the ruler of the universe, who didn't spare his own son, that sent him to be one of us and experience what it is like to live and to die for us, that we might live like him and have eternal life. Thank you, and Merry Christmas. We'll see you next time.